All right, YouTube. This is sort of the end of the other video, and I wanted to throw this guitar in here. My stepdaughter's obviously a big fan of Harry Styles, and she plays guitar. She has this AC340 OPN Ibanez. I believe it's solid mahogany. You ever seen me wear these glasses? I've been on the computer. These are Tifosi, or Tifosi, and they protect my eyes when I'm on screens. I really find them, they're better than blue blockers. So I played the Alvarez 5061 against a more high-end guitar. This is more of an entry-level guitar, but it's solid wood. But you're going to see, I do like the neck profile. It's comfortable to play. But I think the problem my stepdaughter has is she likes to sing. And as a smaller bodied guitar, this doesn't really have the volume to keep up with her. So she plays it really hard. And when you play it too hard and it goes beyond the guitar's capabilities and you keep playing it louder and louder, it starts to get a lot of breakup. So she'd be better off with a bigger guitar, more like a dreadnought, than playing this little guitar. But I'm going to play through it so you can see it's obviously different than playing a full-size, the dreadnought. So I think she paid $330 for this new over at Guitar Center. And in all likelihood, she would pay more for a guitar like this. But you can find used guitars relatively inexpensively compared to buying something new. So you're buying a guitar that new is worth a lot more money, right? Than buying something that was more cheaply made. So it's funny, if you're a beginner, probably buy a dreadnought than buying a smaller. This is a nice lap player, probably needs new strings. You know, so somebody who's going to buy their first guitar and they're not going to spend over $750, you probably are better off buying used, to be honest with you. But then the harder part is you're not buying it, you know, although Guitar Center does have used guitars, you can find them there. But finding a nice used guitar, so much more satisfying. I gotta tell you. I mean, it does have newer strings on it, but it just, it's the frequencies. You just get a nicer sound out of this bigger guitar than the smaller bodied, arguably lower end guitar. I mean, I would put this at really a midpoint guitar, where that one's an entry level. But when you're buying it used, you know, people overlook guitars and like, you know, they're wanting to spend $300, $350 on a guitar, and they go buy it new, and then you're going to buy something like this, which is a well-made guitar. No offense to this guitar. It is a solid top. I think probably this is more of an issue of body style than it is necessarily the woods. This is an open pore finish. I mean, it's giving you everything it has. And I think the problem for her, if you're going to try and sing with it, you're going to have to hit it too hard, and it just cannot produce high quality sounds played hard. Where, you know, you have to pick the right guitar for what you want to do. Singer, songwriter, if you're not going to be singing into a microphone, if you're going to be hanging out at home singing along with your guitar just played acoustically, you probably should get a Dreadnought. Right, that's all I would recommend out of that. I just thought it was funny because I played the 561 against the DY 74, and they both sound great. But why not compare it to something that you can go into Guitar Center and pay $350 for this, and you can find a used guitar, maybe that will sell for $400 to $500. But for the extra $70, I would take this Alvarez over this every day, all day, anytime. So that was my last thoughts on this video. I wanted to add it, and this is my stepdaughter's guitar. I'm gonna, try and talk her into maybe spending a little more money on a guitar that'll keep up with her voice. So that's it. We'll talk to you in the next one. Hopefully you check out my guitars. Maybe you'll find something that you like. I'm going to be keeping buying them because I just love guitars so much, but I can't keep them. So I'm going to find cool guitars used. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and buy new guitars unless at some point somebody cares to send me one. But I'm just getting started with my YouTube channel. I will be doing some adventures out there to try and find them. We'll do some campfire stuff in the future with my boys, and we'll record some of it. So the channel is going to be more than just these guitars that I find. It's going to be more of the travels and the tribulations of really loving guitars and loving playing them and learning and continuing to grow and enjoying it with friends and family. All right, peace.